home team. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped.
Look at him go! Still going! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
That's good.
A huge play right off the bat. 65 yards.
65 yards.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal, Arizona.
Benson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. They'll work this out wide to Benson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Raiders' kick is good, and the Cardinals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. He'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
The number one rule of attempting a red zone pass, Mike, is if you're going to miss, you've got to miss where nobody can get it. And that includes the defense. At least if it goes incomplete, you have a field goal in your back pocket, you come away with points. But instead, you put it close to a defender, he comes up with a huge pick to keep points off the board.
The Caps offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And now, following the turnover, they have a chance to move out in front. They start first and goal. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
Andrew Makuba on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the Cardinals' 4-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Liking 18. Under 10.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, San Antonio.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
Here we go.
Offense will line up.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will find the end zone and extend the lead to 5 points.
Cardinals 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 32-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Caps offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Go, Penny.
Now, faking the give, moving to his left. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Come on, Penny.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. And he'll bring up third down.
13-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Penny, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a first and goal.
5-yard line.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Cowboy 80, Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown Cats. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
70 Lions.
He's going to try to do it himself. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
They'll look to throw again. The open man is Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut into that lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A return now from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Caps offense headed back to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down.
19 tight. 60 Eagles.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Now they'll set up to throw. And make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and There's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but wait, a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Cats offense ready to get back at it. And you can't ask for a better situation than this. First and goal from the one.
Now Victoria, 17, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, San Antonio. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Ready up.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
Will line up for a two-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cards offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They put Wilson in motion. To the air now on first and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Caps offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. He'll look to throw here on first down. This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Caps are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Caps offense ready to see what they can do. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18, pioneer. Let go.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Cardinals are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Quick throw, taken in. On the move, past the 40. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The PAT, up and good. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Caps offense and Brian Thomas set to take over yet again. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
To number 88. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pressure on 80.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw yet again. Catch man right side by Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to the air one more time. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And it's Anthony Richardson. Just picking apart the defense, one of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. The Riverhogs come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And this is Cam Scattaboo. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The 49ers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Jordan Love. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. The Steelers move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Get up. Mike tracking 60. Come on. Go. That's your man.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number
Try
19.
again. It's
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Bronco 80. 18. Pioneer. Go get him.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Now give on the ground, finding room across midfield. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
On the ready.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19, Lion. Hey, we got to switch it up,
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Let's Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 4-yard line.
Warrior 70. Let's go.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Complete in the end
Ready
zone.
up.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he's in. Touchdown Caps. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Okay,
Their head
ready.
coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This returnable with Rivers. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's an Arizona 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Will work this out wide to Benson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
At the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. Quick throw here is complete. 11 yards on the connection there. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back.
A gain of 9 yards.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard.
Now a give up the middle. And he will score! Touchdown San Antonio! And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The offense will line up for a
Off play action.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but
19.
execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This returnable with Rivers. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Now go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Motion the slot man left. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big gain for Arizona to gain of 43 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds. That gain is 13. It's going to make it a much more manageable 3rd down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That's taken in by the running back, Benson.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
This one caught at the 4. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. We'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
And 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Cats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Caps offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Begin with a zone read. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll throw out of the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
And 2.
Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 72.
Now this time they'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 1st and 10.
San Antonio, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Set. He's moving. Cougar 19. Go.
Up the middle they go. Good blocking to the 15. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.